So I'm excited. Today we're going to dive in to answer a very common question we get all the time is why is my child not pooping until nap time, sleep time, or around rest time once they are in their room? So we're excited to dive in. Tell us a little bit more. Why is this happening? What does it mean?
When a child is only allowing poop to come out around sleep time, so either their nap or at night when they're sleeping, maybe it's happening before or after those sleep times or actually during sleep, it's often just because their body can't figure out how to let poop out during the day when you're trying to get them to participate in toileting. And so big picture solution is help them get more poop out during the day in whatever way you're helping them, helping to facilitate that, and then they will have less poop out come out near or during sleep.
Absolutely. I think so many kids can't relax enough on the toilet to let it out, and so they're waiting till this moment when they are more relaxed. What other reasons could it be that they're waiting or they're not able to get it out during the day?
I think there's one of two big categories. I think the first is your child doesn't feel safe, or they have emotions related to toileting, or they're scared of it, and so they are withholding. They don't want their poop to come out because of a previous negative experience. Maybe they're afraid of the toilet itself or the restroom, and so they're waiting until they're in their bedroom because that feels safe. So one big category is behavior, emotions, basically the choice that they don't want to allow their poop to come out during the day into the toilet. Yeah. The other category?
The other category, if you want.
Oh, the other category is mechanics and like their body actually being able to push and allow the poop to come out. And so that is related to muscular tension or their alignment through their body or tension, muscle coordination dysfunctions. So just being able to figure out how do I use my body to get my poop out.
Absolutely. And I think we often find it's both of those things. Kids are scared because they don't have the physical skills to do it, so they can't be successful, and it just kind of builds up these emotions. And so we are big proponents of teaching kids that it's safe and then also how to poop on the potty as well.
But which do you tackle first?
So I think we tackle sitting in some positions that are practicing pottying without being on the toilet and kind of making that safe and talking about it in a playful way, thinking through it.
Yeah.
So maybe even with the pull-up on like a stool. We're not thinking even floor potty yet or the big potty.
Not even in the bathroom.
Nope. They can choose a room. And that can be a great way to just start to allow them to relax in that potty posture sitting on a stool.
Yeah.
Then the other thing I might consider is if they've been withholding for a long time, their pelvic floor might actually be tight. It's likely tight. And so one of the best ways I find to stretch it is through frog squat. So having your child just get in a frog squat for a few minutes on the floor, reading a book, coloring, you could make it fun and start to stretch that pelvic floor out so that they are more successful because they need to be able to relax in order to let their poop out.
So if I'm a parent, family member, watching this video, thinking, okay, my child definitely holds it until they sleep, how do I know if it's a physical component or a behavioral component? What if it's not both? What if it's just one? Like, how might I know what they need help with?
Absolutely. I think one of the things that we can see is kids straining to poop. And so that may look like holding their breath. Maybe they're turning red. And so they're having a really difficult time getting it out when they are attempting or even successful in the toilet. So that can be a huge sign of coordination. Or maybe they don't know when they've had poop in their underwear. They think maybe it was gas, but really it was poop. That could also be a sign that there's a mechanical problem that needs work done.
I think when you see a child go through inconsistent experiences or signs or symptoms, that your child might be getting poop out on the toilet sometimes, but then other times they are withholding until sleep. Maybe you do see some of these straining symptoms sometimes, but then you don't other times. Often, constipation or limited bowel health can be really cyclical, which means that there are periods of time when it's better and there are periods of time when it's more challenging. And so you might see those symptoms come out in like little spurts, maybe once a week, maybe once every 3 weeks, maybe every other day. Every child has their own kind of rhythm, but I think that's something that we see often is inconsistent presentations, and that can be really, really confusing as a family member trying to help your child.
Absolutely. Yeah. We hope that these tips help you kind of take the next steps forward in transitioning your child from pooping at nap or sleep time to daytime.
Because you're not the only one. We hear the question a lot.
Yes.
And so lots of kids are struggling with poop around sleep. And there's things you can do and answers and help.
Thanks for trusting us.
Yeah.